G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon. It's the Mods and the West Country series. Look at this lovely train pulling into our main sort of terminal here, and Ori Branch is the name of the terminal. So yeah, we're going to be getting into a few things this episode. We have gold production really kicking off. Where is gold? Let's see. We'll see the gold research. Yeah, so we've got 34 out of 100, so that's ticking off in the background. I'm happy with that. It is going to be a slow burn. This episode, we're going to be doing a couple of things. I want to extend, so this episode's not going to be new stuff, it's going to be pretty much trying to extend some of these stations and I want the coal station to be a lot bigger, and I think I want over here all of these trucks not running this little thing, and us to get a much better sort of station going here as well. So this is how I think this is all going to go. So why don't you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I will see you in just a sec. Rightio, so we are over here, and I thought I'd open up the loan and just see exactly what we've got there. So I'm going to borrow pretty much the whole lot. Yeah, let's borrow the whole lot. £1.6 million, and it gives us 1.663. So we're pretty much hilted now with the borrowing. So I want to do a couple of things. Now, I really like the idea of roll in, roll outs. It's funny, I had the music off or down, and I think it's not the game settings, it's the actual settings. Sure, I had it slightly different. Master volume, music volume. Yeah, let's go down just a tiny bit more. Thought I had it all down a little bit less, but just turn the master down a little bit, I think. Maybe I will just turn this one down as well. Where are we? Audio. Okay, there we go. We'll just try it like this. And it's got a bit of music in the background. Much better. Okay, cool. So this station here, I want us to get, it's 200 meters in length, and I want 250 meter length stations for everywhere. So let's get going on this. I love roll in, roll out. So I definitely am going to need to do roll in, roll out. And I do like them when they come in from the left, because we move on the left. Our trains always go on the left, so I like them to roll in on the left and go ahead. So it's kind of going to have to follow this anyway. But how do we do it here better? Is there a way? I mean, we could see, because the lake is right there, so we can't really do anything with that. The town's right up against the mountain and the lake, so I think we're kind of stuck with how this is. But I wonder if maybe, because we've got the salt deposit. So the salt deposit is here. Let me just do a quick look over here, guys. Let's see our other land. Where is it? Yeah, salt deposit is there as well. So we're not going to need this salt deposit first. So I think we need to, there's the gold train. Yes, lovely. I think we need to just stay like this. Now, part of the issue is going to be, like, how do we get all this? I'm just thinking here, because we've got the coal there, how do we get all this to be slightly nicer? And I'm just wondering, because what's this? Fergus Falls. Hang on, what is this? Fergus Falls. So this is, I'm just wondering if we get rid of a few things here, because we want to keep these two, but I think we can kind of get rid of everything in this line here. It's going to cost us a bit, but I think if we get rid of everything, we can put the train in right up against it. So let's try it. Let's see, this is 12,000. Gone. Yeah, we are getting rid of some stuff. 66,000, but I have to get rid of it even though I put it there. You're gone. And you're gone. This is probably going to cause some game damage as well, because we are getting rid of stuff that is taking supplies off our supply chain. So it's probably going to, the game's probably going to dislike that for a little period of time. I think that's how that's going to go. Now, let me see about this. Yes, I just want to grade this. So let me pause it. 1.5 million. So we're still pretty good with money. And I think I can still do it kind of like this anyway. Yeah, Yeah, I think I want it to be slightly better, don't I? I do. I think this is all going to be gone. Okay, let's get these two. Actually, you know what? Let's get these two trains out of here. So let's get this train gone. Is he the mixed train? This is the coal train, which is 200 meters. We'll be able to extend this guy to 250, which we could have done anyway. He just unload better. Right, so when he's out of there, let's get you out of there a bit quicker. And I'm going to pause the game right now. And this is where, okay, so they're out of the area and we can start rebuilding this. And this is going to be lovely. Okay, we might even do a slightly, because we've got two trains coming in here regularly, we might see if we can get a slightly bigger train, a bigger station. So let's do it. All right, we want these gone, and I'll keep that there for the moment. This is all gone. Now it is called Fergus Falls Transfer, and I must make sure if I change things, I get the routing correct. So if you're removing stuff, you must make sure that you add it back in, because I'm removing an active train station. So yeah, I need to make sure Fergus Falls Transfer is either the name of the new station, or if it names it different, then I need to make sure I go ahead and reroute the trains and put them onto their different. I put them onto the new station name, and I'll show you that as we go through. Let's do that. Okay. See, that's 30,000 just to get rid of that, but that's you know, that's grim, really. Yeah, I've got a bit of room here, so I think I'm going to be able to do it. I mean, even if it means kind of, yeah, I think I'm going to be right. I'm just going to see if I can get rid of all of that. And now let me see if we can get the maximum station. So we go station, we go standard, and I want to get 3 across. Yeah. So no pass through. 3 across is good. Can I get 4 across? No, I can't. Okay, that's good. 3 across fits though, so that's good. And then we're just looking at the length. So I want this to be all the way down to 250. I'd love longer stations, guys. I wish the developers would put longer stations in here. This would be really cool, because I think it'd be great to have some goods trains that are really long. Like I'm talking 800 meters. But I guess the game doesn't call for it. Now, that's a 250 meter station, and we've got a bit of room here. So what do we do? How do we do this? Because I think I like the idea of this coming around. I think I've got enough room here. I do like the idea. Actually, I've got to think about the end of it and how it gets out of there, and also the end coming in. So I think we actually don't have that much room. I think we should be very careful here. Let me put this, say, there. Okay, so that's that. There'll be no pass-through area. We've decided that. I mean, I could have kind of put it one across and had a pass through, but you'll have to, if you need to. But this is the end, and no one would pass through here without coming to this area. And I think that won't change. I think that is something that will remain for the rest of the series. Now, I'm just going to do this cheaply. Let's get this guy. Let me see here, because this guy here, I'm going to try and do this cheaply if I can. Actually, if I can, how much is that going to cost? 400,000. Let me do 600,000. Yeah, and getting rid of it all. So if we're going to do it, let's do it properly. Yeah, I thought I'll just get rid of everything there and just, it leaves these guys up on stilts, but at least we've got some access to that as well. So that's not too bad. And I've got to see now if my rails will be able to converge correctly. Because what we want to do is we go up 1, and then we go across, and then up. No, it's not going to be able to converge. I think I'm going to have trouble with that. We've only got 400,000 left. So let me do this all the way off there. Yeah, I'm just going to see if that works for me. Okay, we'll go a little bit further. He is costing us quite some money there as we chip in. And if I go there, that's not too bad. Now, I'm not going to be able to do these guys onto there because of this. So what I think I will do is I will do this one as a standard. So you'll go like this. So this one will be a standard go in. The next one, I'm going to do it like this. Try and get a curve that looks nice. Yeah, that's nice. So this looks aesthetically pleasing. And then we go to here, please. Okay, and then if we can get this one to be the same sort of curve. Oh, no, actually he doesn't need to do that. All he needs to do is this. Yeah, that works. And I'll get rid of that. I could leave it as a siding, but I'll get rid. Let me get rid of this signal as well, because we're going to redo the signals. And that I'm actually happy with, because we can actually have some factory here if we wanted. Although coal doesn't require a factory, but we could have definitely some warehouses, and I think we are going to want that. So I think we're going to step this up eventually and get some warehouses in there. Okay, let's look at the roll-in side of it. So again, it's roll-in, roll-out theory here, and I like that. I'm happy with that. I want to try and get this a bit closer to the line, so to the lake. So let me do this. Yeah, see, that's nice. And then if we do that, that is lovely. Yeah, very, very, very happy with that. Now, let me see. Let me see if I do, if I roll this all backwards. Let me see. That's on the angle, so he's going to have trouble. Yes. Ooh. No, no, no. He's not going to be able to do that because it's on an angle. That's an interesting little one, actually. Let's get rid. What do we got here? We got money. We've got to remember in this one, if I go through too much money, I could lose it here. Could lose the plot. Okay. Will this line up with this? Yeah, I need to get rid of that then, because I think that's just on a bit of a funny angle now. Yep, let's get rid of that. That's that signal. Oop. Just wanted to get rid of the signal, not the entire bit, but that's fine. Okay, let me just try and do this one. So we're doing this slightly better. Let me see if I get this one. So you would be that. And that's a nice little roll in way. That is symmetrical. Yeah, but that is never going to be symmetrical. So what about if we did this? It doesn't look brilliant, but I think it kind of works. And we know that that isn't brilliant, but that works. And I guess what we could do here is just get this a bit tidy. If we're going to try and tidy this whole thing up, we could do it like this. Yep. And that. So that's good. Okay, get rid. Now let's use our new signals. New train signals. And what was the name of the branch again? Do we remember? It was written here somewhere. Fergus Falls transfer. Right. The trains are moving too, which is interesting. I'm just going to go check on that coal train and see, because I must have unpaused it. But are you going to Fergus Falls transfer? Fully unloading. So it has already given me the exact same name, which is great. I've built on the same area, so it's given me the same name as that. And all I need to do now is grab myself, while we're paused, grab myself a couple of signals. So we're using the Great Western Railway home and distance signals. We will need these ones. I can't remember the name of them, but there's an official name. It's quite cool, actually. So we're definitely going to need one here facing this way. Is it? Hang on, what's facing? Yep, facing this way. And then here, you got to make a decision there. So I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to use the single signal here, and I'm going to go for roll in at all points. Yeah. And I'm going to do, say, here, but then facing the other way there, because you're standard. And then I'm going to try and line this up with this. Yep. And that means I want to then get rid of this one. Yep. And go back to my signals, and let's do the rollout side of the station. I love a roll in, roll out station. I do like that. I'm going to go here with a home and distance signal there. So facing forwards, 1, 2, and 3. And then I've got another one here, because you've got another decision to make. Game is saving. Let's make it there, as well as there. Yep, and let me just put a standard signal in here and here. I don't know if that's going to be a problem, but we'll try that. And then one directly after it, which is quite nice. And this will keep these trains moving. So once one goes and clears those signals, the next ones will keep moving, and that's quite nice. While we're here, let's swap out this with the Great Western Railway's home signal. Let's swap out these two. We're changing these on the entire network, and they're kind of cool, aren't they? I do like them. Did we have one here? We did. We had a set here. And a set here as well, and I think that's it. Yep, we changed those. So if we unpause it, we don't get an alarm for mixed signaling, which is great. And we'll be able to see, let's go and see how this all looks. Now we have a large warehouse here, but I want us to get more production of this going. So let me get, while we're here, we've got a bit of money, let's get mine train. Sorry, mine train, a coal mine. Yeah, a mine train, brilliant. Let's get one, say, let's go on there, and then I want to just get another warehouse, and that's going to be a old brick a large warehouse, please, and it's going to be, I'm trying to get it in linking up with this one, but we're going to have coal. So what we'll do is we'll go there, and then we'll go, say, there, because that links in with everything. And we'll change that to coal, and we'll see about this. Now this train here is just bringing all your standard supplies, and he sits there at 250 meters, and I think this train must be about 270 meters. Let's have a look. Details, he is 275. Right, so I think we just need to keep our trains around the 270, maybe 280 limits. Could be quite good. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's all quite nice. I think everything's good there. They're getting a lot of stuff. This is all, the supply chains are being filled here, and it is all very good. And we've basically just gone and done that. Now, we had 1.6 million pounds. We only have 275,000. So there's not much else we can do, to be honest, apart from have a look at this situation. This will be the next thing we do. Now, at the moment, I only have milk coming in here, but I'm thinking we could have coal, we could have wood beams, and we could have standard wood. So coal would come in, but the thing is coal, so that's the thing, right? Do I get the coal train because I have to bring coal to here? Do I then get the coal to then also go, like, do I add it on? Because coal's coming off one train, it'd have to get onto another train and then get to here. Or is it better that it just picks it up on the road? Because at the moment, I'm just thinking of how many trucks I have going to Salt Lake City. So let's see, road traffic going to Salt Lake City. Right, here we go. So, actually, I might be able to do this by getting this one. Where is it? Where's the, there it is. And I have wood. I've got these 3 trucks, and I've got coal. Wood and coal. Wood and coal. So what's happening with this guy? How's he getting there? Oh, there's a different distribution point. Yeah, and the coal is going to, and the wood beam is going to there. So I've got these, basically these two. Whereas I would have a distribution point, but this is going to be a hard one to make bigger. So I don't know. Or do I try and get these two to join up and become some massive? Well, they already are joining up a bit, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are. I think I'm going to try and get them to join up in a nicer way, though. So let's see if we can do that. That's just going to get rid of heaps of money, though, isn't it? I was going to try and clear all this land out and just have these kind of joined up like that, but again, we're at the expensive part of the town, so that's going to be yeah, the expensive part of the game cycle, I guess, is what I was trying to say. Here's the gold train coming in, so that's lovely. Yeah, the gold train is coming in beautifully. Let's just see, look at that. Oh, it's lovely. It's so nice. I've got to go down to grade, moving through the signals beautifully with lovely signalling. Two trains right behind each other, but moving, both keeping on going. You heard the brakes go there as one cleared the last part of the signal. This is a good example, I think, of good signalling, because we've got two trains moving behind each other on the same pass and just constantly moving, which is quite good. I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And again, he's coming up to the GWR signal here. Once we pass one of these signals, he'll move again. Because he's also going into there, and there he goes. And then we don't have a dedicated platform for this, do we? Any track. So Ori Branch, and we can see here, and this guy, yeah, so we don't have a dedicated platform. And what's this guy? This is the mixed train as well, so that's quite nice. The one thing we will do is we'll have a look at our coal train now. Here he is, the coal train. Right, now this coal train here is in total 196 meters. So I'm going to do, he's empty as well. No, he's full. So let's get him on speed 3. Let's let him unload. Once he's unloaded, let's send him back. And once he's unloaded, we'll send him back. Check it on the research. We are at 40 now. There's the gold train moving out. I will turn it off speed 3 shortly. Here's this train here. So once he's done that, let's wait till he goes in and unloads. I think I set a specific track. 2 of 5 tracks, so he always wants a second track. Let me see here. Right, let's send you... Is he emptied? He is emptied. Okay, let's send you back to depot. Depot, it can be the last one. And let's do this. And we've got this stone train, I believe, in there as well, because we're not moving stone at the moment, because we're not doing any other research at the moment, because it was all getting too expensive while I was doing the gold. Okay, so we're now good. Right, let's have a look at this guy. So let's reconfigure him. I don't like the bits of rolling stock being all different. I think we need to keep him all the same now. It does look alright, but it just... yeah, I suppose it does look alright, but these are just so different size compared with those ones. So what we'll do is we'll swap this, any of the small ones. Let me just swap maybe that, and that. And we want to swap it, replace, and we want only coal. And now I've got this large one here, and that's going to cost me 123,000. And it's going to give me a maximum length of 230 at the moment. Okay, let me do this, this, and this. And I want to swap this for these guys. That's giving me 263 as a length. And now I've just got the one type of rolling stock, have I? No, I've got these guys. And I'm going to make him extra long, actually. Replace. Replace. And replace it with those. So now I've got the full length. The power is a 2720. Maximum speed 48 kilometers an hour. Jesus. I wonder if I could. So 48 kilometers an hour. Let me see if I can add in everything. Let me see if I can add in, say... let me see. What about this guy? 1360 for these guys, though. I think I'll try and add one of them in. He's still 48 kilometers an hour, so no, I'm going to remove that. Remove. Is that maximum running speed 48 kilometers an hour? Let me see if I can swap this guy. So we go replace, and if I swap him, why is he only 48 kilometers an hour? Speed 80. Is it because of the... I wonder if it's because of the size of the weight. I think it is because of the weight. Okay, let's leave that. Let's leave that. Okay, 338,000. We got everything we think we need. We're 286 meters, which is going to extend over that. And I want you to go. Okay, so that is how that goes. Let's see where else we need to do improvements. So, actually, this is going to be where I'm thinking of doing the improvements, because this is okay with 5 in there, but I don't like the warehouse setup. And I don't think we need such a big transfer here, but it's okay. But it's all very squashed in, isn't it? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we should just redo the warehouses over here. But I don't know. Let's see. Are we getting coal? Are we getting enough? I think we're never getting enough coal. And the whole factory is kind of working, but then kind of running out of coal as well. So as it comes in here, we see these fire up at the moment. Yeah, these guys are starting to fire up. And that's because coal's finally got back on. So let's let it run now, because we just added more coal into the system, didn't we? We definitely did. So let me see there. Here's the train here. He's going up to get the coal. And let's wait there. He's using the pass-through as well, which is cool. Okay, he goes through the tunnel system. He comes around here. And we can see here. Nice. And these two trains pass each other. And he comes in and picks one of the 3 platforms now. It's only 2 trains here, but 3 platforms, building redundancy in for the future. And if we have a look here, he extends it by 2 carriages. I'm happy with that. And let's look here. If we're on speed 1, you can see him filling up. He's filling up. Filling. And then slower, but it's barely noticeable. So I'm fine with these large goods trains hanging over the edge of the platform. I'm fine with that, actually. I think it's good. I mean, what is interesting is this goods train is just slow. That's how it's going to be. These guys are overflows. This guy needs to fill before these guys would fill up. So I think that's all good. I'm happy with that. Are we happy with it? I think we are. I think we're very happy with everything. Yeah. I mean, I wish it would stop doing things like this, but you know. And that. And even this. What is it doing? Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of all that. I don't want it doing this. I definitely don't want it doing that. Or that's gone. Just get rid of these little bits here. Yeah. I mean, it probably will put them on the same spot, but yeah, I just don't want them doing that. It'd be lovely if it just didn't. Gonna get rid of these tiny little bits here. Yeah, I can. And I suppose I could just go on and just quickly do some things like this. But I don't know if that's going to make any difference if I do this. 162,000, that is a nightmare. I grabbed it from the wrong spot there. Let's do it like that and see if we can just get it to not misbehave. Okay, that'd be lovely. Do that as well. Yeah, we're going to be careful about that because we'll end up spending a fortune just rebuilding things. Let's see if we can do this. Right, let's not spend too much money. Good. Okay, let's see. Okay. See if I can do that. 35,000 seems to be worth it. What about if we can do this? Yeah, I think that's kind of good. I don't know if that's enough to stop it from growing. I don't know how the game mechanic works on that, but I want them to go away from that. As they build the game and refine the game and work on the mechanics and, you know, work on the passengers update, they're also building a whole lot of other stuff. And as they go and do that, I guess what they end up doing is improving little things like this. So how does it interact with cliffs, and how does it interact with, you know, sending off roads in all 4 directions outside the, you know, for a town like this. And, you know, it won't go that way because it's blocked by this, but why isn't it blocked by a tall mountain? So I guess the game mechanics in the background will be improved and refined. I think this is going to be the end of the episode. We've just really done the stone area, sorry, the coal area, but it's an important area to get right because I think, as we're finding, coal is a hugely valuable resource, and we need it. It's the lifeblood of everything. And in fact, every time this whole system stops, it's because we haven't got enough coal. Coal gets dropped into here, by the way, yeah, into this one, and makes its way down. Look, empty. Now, by the time the train's doing its thing, I think this one's already just kind of finishing off. But you can see here, there's no coal in any of this system at all. So everyone has stopped. And that's not good. So we might have to see about things. I don't know if we want to we really have to use the train system to get the coal there. We can't do anything else. So I'm not going to put conveyor belt going through the mountains. We had a road. The Jacob's ladder went across there. We had all that, and we've moved on. So why don't you move on as well? As I'll end the video. Don't move on too far. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stitch up. This has been the mods and the West Country, the good old West Country side of things, and we are improving and improving the cities and building and enjoying. Next episode we'll probably look at well, we'll see if we can. In fact, I might let the game run to gold production going, and then once we do that, we'll get recipes for gold ring and stuff. And I've been told by the developer of the mod that the gold chain will actually require quite a bit for the buildings of stuff. It's profitable once you get it up and running, but it takes quite a while apparently. There's the milk train, by the way, the cute little milk train. I'll leave you with that just as we go ahead and end the episode. So please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.